What's up, everybody? It's I think Thursday morning. Well, I say morning. It's 10 after 11. I've been kind of laying around the hotel trying to edit a video. The one, which by now you've probably already seen, the one of me and my brother. It's taken a while to edit because every time, the audio, all we were doing is I have a Bluetooth unit in my helmet that's got speakers, on either side by my ears. And it gets pretty loud, but, not quite loud enough to really pick up the audio through the microphone of the camera, if any of that makes any sense. So all we were doing is he had his earbuds in his helmet with a little the little mic that's like in the wire, and he would just call me, and we would talk that way. And so anyway, all that to say that on that video, anytime that he's talking, I have to cut that part into its own clip and boost the gain and boost the volume. So it's just kind of a little more time consuming. Today is a little gloomy, which is the first time I've seen this kind of weather in weeks. Kind of strange. I'm trying to find somewhere to get something to eat. How about the Redwood Cafe? I just rolled out of where did I stay last night? Cambria. Looks like the sun is beginning to make an appearance. That's nice. Oh, there's Hearst Castle up there. I'm really conflicted on whether or not to go there. I really kind of just feel like putting down some miles. Well, it was only about 60 miles up to Big Sur. You know what? The guy that I met last night, Greg, said if you don't go to the castle, at least stop at the store down below. Go to Sebastian's. He said it's really interesting. So I think I'll start there and see what that leads to. All right, I'm gonna check this out, see what's up here, and check back in a little while. I think I'm gonna put ye old bike right here. Yeah, no. Cool. But that is packed full of turistas. And I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. I think mainly the reason I can't really bring myself to stop right now is because from what I've been hearing and what I'm seeing on maps and stuff, this next hour or so is going to be incredible riding. And that's just what I feel like doing right now. So there you go. Well, that was crazy. Those elephant seals are gigantic. The males apparently weigh around 5,000 pounds, and there were a couple of them out in the water. They are huge, completely crazily huge. I got some video of them kind of frolicking in the water. I don't know what they were doing, but yeah. And then there was another part of the beach where there were just like hundreds of them just laying around like lazy bastards. Pretty cool. What a great road. This ride has been fantastic. Oh my God, look at that. That is incredible. These blind curves are kind of scary when you just have no idea what's going to be around. Because, you know, a lot of times you can't see what's coming up ahead until, you know, it's 20 yards in front of you. I don't know how many deer and stuff are roaming around out here, but that would be a big bummer to come around the corner and see Bambi standing there staring at me. Jesus. This is one of those things where I'm like, really want to record all of it, but then it's like, what do I do with it, you know? Upload the whole damn thing and you guys sit there and watch 30 minutes of me almost killing myself on mountain roads. What in the hell are you doing up here on that thing? Come on, man. Ah, well, this sucks. Holy shit. The views, though, are incredible. Holy shit, we're riding into the clouds. 730 feet, 740 feet. Pretty crazy. I just had to, like, go kung fu crazy man, passing in a non-passing zones and passing on insides of turns and stuff when I could see that there was no oncoming traffic, because some lady is driving a Jeep Grand Cherokee up here in a 55 mile an hour speed limit zone at about 25 miles an hour the entire way, and then still like coming to a damn near complete stop on any kind of curve whatsoever, and not using the turnouts. There's signs everywhere that say, you know, slower traffic, use turnouts. If you want to go slow up here, that's one thing, but you got to make it easy for everybody behind you to get past you, you know. And she had traffic like backed up, like 20-30 cars just like in this like snaking line, everybody coming to literally a complete stop on some of these turns as if it were like a stop sign. Oh, look at this. Anyway, whatever, we're past all that now. The snake of slowness is way back there now. Holy fuck, this is kind of scary, this and stuff like this. Dude, come on, man, are you fucking kidding me? It was like right on my ass. I've never been tailgated by a motorcycle before. That's new. How's this for a scenic ride? Wow, look at this. I might as well just... There was a sign back there. It looked like it was a permanent sign that said campground full. It was like bolted on. I think just for kicks, I'm gonna pull up and ask them if they've had any cancellations or... You never know. Might get lucky. In the meantime, let's just take in these amazing trees. Okay. Alright, so I just asked. They are full. Every single like ranger or whatever you want to call them working the booth in the area right there was like a hot girl. You can chalk that up to something I've never seen before. All of them. There were like 4 of them wandering around. They were all hot. Crazy. I'm liking this place more and more. Okay, well, they gave me a couple of other places to try. One is 1 mile north, one is 2 miles north, and one is 5 miles north. So I'm going to go take a look and just see if I might get lucky. Otherwise, I don't really know if none of these are available. I'm gonna have to, I guess, duck in somewhere, hopefully where I can find some Wi-Fi and see what's around here, or maybe just pull into one of the state parks and hike around and check it out for a little bit, and then jam north, find some town and get a hotel room. I don't know, we'll see. This place is amazing though. Oh yeah, by the way, I stopped for gas right back there, about 2 miles back behind where I'm at now, and premium Shell gasoline here in the Big Sur area is $5.99 per gallon. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to just go with it. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Alright, I was cut off there by, I ran out of space on my card, so I had to put it into ye old Techno device. But yeah, this is the spot for tonight. I'll be sitting right here, and at least until it gets dark, I'll be probably looking either straight out there or straight up at that, because this is not like anything I've ever seen before. So, all right, well, I'm gonna put the camera away for a little bit. I've been editing, and I love you guys, and I try to try to stay on top of this whenever I get a chance. So I just sat right here a little while ago. I sat here for probably an hour and a half in the midst of all this beauty, editing a video so I could get it uploaded. Anyway, yeah, this is home tonight. Got a nice little fire going. It's cooling off quite rapidly, so the fire feels amazing as usual. And I got this great like fire stick, fire manipulation stick. I'm really enjoying lately working on building smaller fires. It's easy to just keep piling on wood and just build a monster, and that's fun, you know, whatever, but you know, it's also I also really enjoy kind of trying to perfect the craft of the small fire that you just sit close to, you know, which is what I want to do anyway. So yeah, gonna cook in just a little bit here. Gonna make some I got chicken and rice on the menu. In fact, let me see what kind of rice I have. It's been in my bag since I left Tampa. Oh, that's fitting. It's chicken flavor. Chicken flavor rice. Chicken. Bam. Probably hit it with a little bit of hot sauce or something. And yeah. You know, we're just doing water. Got the radio. The radio isn't picking up hardly anything down here. Alright, you guys know the drill. We're doing with the old classic chicken and rice. You bring this to a boil. We got the old, you guys know, seen this a million times, the pocket rocket on the MSR fuel canister on the stabilizer. Come on now, let's be safe. Alright, we got a boil. We're going to turn this down to a simmer without shutting it off. The key. This is a finesse move. This is an art, not a science. Here we go. Let's do about that. Bring it to a boil. Stir it. Whammo, whammo. Lid back on. Start the timer. 7 minutes. Let's see if we can get this on camera. Bam. 7 minutes. Got the campfire on standby mode. That'll be just fine. Alright, it's been 7 minutes after I tossed the chicken in there. As always, it seems that that's just not quite enough time. So we're going to give this just a little bit more. I'm going to crank the heat up. Let's do something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's just do something like this. Let it boil off some of that moisture. And it'll be dinner time. And that's what we got. Chicken, rice. It's chicken and oh, it's fogging up the camera lens. It's chicken and rice. It's good stuff. Definitely hits the spot on a cold night when you're sitting in a campsite. And this whole thing, as far as the chicken and the rice anyway, that, and well, I threw the can away already, but I mean, this is like a $3 meal at most. So it works on a lot of levels. I think I'm just gonna eat it straight out of the pot this time rather than dirtying up a bowl. It's just me. Don't tell anybody. This is like the greatest meal. I'm telling y'all. If you're not up on this on camping, this is where it's at. This is cheap, it's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. Got our water, got our tunes, got our dinner, got the wine. Dinner is complete. It was delicious, as always. Maybe more so than always. That was really tasty. I hadn't eaten since, well, I'd say breakfast, but it was really more like brunch. It was like 11:30. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can, actually I'm gonna see if I can put this whole thing away one-handed. Okay, well that helped. Okay, that's in. All of the miscellaneous stuff goes in after the fuel can. Yeah, there we go. Here's the, oh. Let's see, let's try that again.
doing this one-handed is a little bit more of a challenge than usual. Although the fact that I'm doing it should be a testament as to how easy of a system it is to use. Sorry, I had to use two hands there to cinch up the drawstring. Yeah. Alright, it's time to get this fire kicking and get that wine dripping. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Alright, let's do it. Good morning, everyone. It's about 6:30 and kind of just woke up this morning earlier than usual. And it's so nice out here, so beautiful. Been laying in my tent for a bit, just kind of listening to the birds and everything sort of just waking up. And I don't know, I just don't think I'm going to fall back asleep, so we're going to do something a little bit out of the norm today and make some breakfast, some coffee, and maybe just hang for a little bit and then probably get an early start on the road. I'm trying to be quiet. Most of the people around me are still sleeping, like these yokels. But fantastic night last night. This place is unbelievable. These trees and stuff are just awesome. So for now, I do believe it's time for a coffee. And all that good stuff, so we'll see what happens. Breakfast.